Let's move on now and examine how potentials of this international trade, of course, as it affects consumer markets for growth, changes in local businesses, business climates and best practices to operate successfully in the continent. Being joined by Chief Executive Officer of African Business Chamber, Eugene Nazinyimana. Thank you very much, Mr. Eugene, for your time.
Thank you for having me.
The African economy is no doubt one of the worst hit in the world, talking about COVID-19 and all that has been happening. How do you think trade relationship, even with the continent and the European Union countries, how do you think it could help drive a balance?
Well, it's not just the African economy has been hit. The whole global trade has been completely shifted by COVID-19, trade wars between US and China, and also we've seen Brexit, and we also African free trade agreement. Those are trends that are reshaping the economy, and this is the right time for actually to take advantage of the international interest into African market for global companies looking for new opportunities for growth that are looking to Africa. This is the right time for Africa to take advantage of the opportunities we have. Talking about it, 1.2 billion population, 60% of unused Arab land within Africa, close to 100 billion in food imports from the overseas, and we're still being criticized of exporting outside Africa than trading within ourselves. So these are all opportunities. No forgetting 60% of mining and minerals right between Cairo and Johannesburg. So those are some of the opportunities Africa presents that needs to be harnessed.
Talking about harnessing these potentials, how well are we doing that as Africans, and even on the other side? How well are we doing that to strengthen and take advantage of all of these potentials?
We are seeing a huge change in terms of harnessing this potential, starting from Nigeria, of course, the downstream refining infrastructure that is going to be online in the next 1 year. Today we have a conference on UK-Africa investment where we've talked about quite a lot of opportunities, talking about a new refinery in Uganda, pipeline from Uganda to Tanzania, lots of mining opportunities within Malawi, South Africa, Namibia, not forgetting, of course, DRC is also, we're seeing an improvement in the business climate. We have Ethiopia, one of the fast-growing economies, sharing the opportunities. We had the Africa Development Bank talking about how they are driving industrialization. So there's quite a lot of being done, and also we are seeing a change in the global players like UK. They just invested around 200 million in Ghana to promote exports. They also in Rwanda, CDC just invested around 1.5 billion to build the new Rwanda Kigali Financial City, and in Nigeria we have also Centium City in Abuja. So quite a lot of happening.
Indeed. I also thought about the AfCFTA, which is set to begin in January 2021. Now, do you see the continent expanding its trade to countries outside Africa? Because this would actually restrict trading within the 1.2 billion people.
Actually, the FCTA, one of the main key objectives is to promote intra-regional trade. Africa will be criticized more to trade outwards than inwards. And you know, if you are traveling, let's say from Nigeria to East Africa, sometimes you have to transit through Europe, or you have to go through South Africa. So these are some of the challenges that hopefully the FCTA will help to harness. We've seen today we had the head for East Africa trade market, where we've been talking about new infrastructure being built. We have a central corridor from Tanzania to all the way to DRC, northern corridor from Kenya all the way to Cairo. And the other things we've seen in telecom infrastructure being built and the grids across Africa. So FTA has a great opportunity to promote intra-regional trade and also provide a better way, give us the voice to negotiate with the world better. So we will have more countries working together to be able to engage regions like European Union, Asian tigers, or US, or in a better way.
Now let's now look at the focus of your summit, which is talking about boosting trade linkages and value chains between the UK and Africa. Tell us more about this.
So the summit has been, it's more than we expected. This is a big, last time the UK-Africa summit in January. So we have over 20 government represented from Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, Ivory Coast, DRC, South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Kenya, Rwanda, Uganda. We have the Her Majesty Queen representative trade envoy to Africa. We have a lot of ambassadors, a lot of investment companies. So it's been over 1,000 people sign up to join, and it's amazing to see the amount of investment that are flowing in Africa, despite of COVID, trade wars, and other things. So things are shifting, and it's time for Africa to move forward in terms of how we can harness opportunity in Africa. And UK has also changed its position, and today Prime Minister just appointed a new envoy to Africa and extended the property envoy to Rwanda, Uganda, and DRC, and other things. So there's so many shifts.
We talk about Africa and the challenges, but something still keeps attracting foreign investors to the African economy. What do you think is that thing?
So, sorry, I missed the question.
You missed it. I said, despite the challenges we face in Africa, many still say Africa is a place to invest. What is that thing that attracts investors to this part of the world?
Well, there's a lot of factors that are driving investment. One is access to raw material, cheap labor, huge market, 1.2 billion, and estimated to grow to 2 billion by 2050. There's industrialization, development, internet penetration, and other things going on in the African space. So there's a lot of opportunity. Not talk about mining and minerals, renewable energy, affordable housing opportunity, healthcare. So quite a lot of things are at stake that attract quite a lot of investment.
So indeed, what will be your message to business people at this time, despite the COVID-19 challenges?
My message, Africa is ripe for the business, for investment, for business. The current trade, COVID-19, Brexit, and other factors, including FCTA, are a great opportunity for those who want to trade in Africa, in addition to improving environment in the region.
I see that there. I must thank you, Mr. Eugene Nezeyimana. He's the CEO of African Business Network. You wear other caps, but I must thank you very much for your time. I will definitely have you again on the show to talk more about issues surrounding international trade, both local and international. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.